Hello friends and welcome to this series on developing writing skills, especially in context of technical writing. You have to understand first that writing is not merely inspirational. If you are to make a proposal, write a report or provide content for a website, you have to be very good at sentence structuring and very good at planning before starting to write. Technical communication is communication done in the workplace. The message usually involves a technical subject with a specific purpose and audience. The approach is straightforward. The subject is usually technical, written carefully for a specific audience. The organization is predictable and apparent. The style is concise and the tone is objective and businesslike. Special features may include visual elements to enhance the message. Technical documents can range from a half-a-page memo announcing the winner of a competition to a 600-page research grant proposal requesting support for starting a new product. The term technical writing describes documents produced in areas such as business, science, social science, engineering, education, sales catalog, business letters, financial reports, standard operating procedures, medical research studies, lab reports, etc. All of these and more are examples of technical writing. Now a bit about different writing styles. Expressive writing is created to convey personal observations or feelings. It relies on personal experience for research. Expressive writing is likely to be the type with which you are most familiar. The purpose of the research paper is not to relate personal experience but to explain facts gained from research. Writing to explain or inform is expository writing. Like expressive writing, your academic career has probably required that you do some research writing. While most academic research papers are factual papers written on topics that are interesting to the reader, the technical research document is written to fulfill a need. In technical writing, often the need is to share information or to have someone perform an action. For example, a person may need to have heart surgery. Therefore, the technical document fulfills the specific needs of a specific reader. Technical writing may require library research, scientific observation or field research, that is, research done in the field, especially through surveys and interviews. Whether to inform or to persuade, technical writing relies on data presented with precision and accuracy. We come to another point, which is establishing your purpose. To establish your primary purpose, simply ask yourself what you want your readers to know, to believe, or to be able to do after they have finished reading what you have written. Be precise. Often a writer states a purpose so broadly that it is almost useless. A purpose such as to promote filmmaking in Punjabi University is too general. However, to set up a specialized department in Punjabi University for imparting teaching and research in the specialized discipline of filmmaking is a purpose statement that can guide you throughout the writing process. In addition to your primary purpose, consider possible secondary purposes for your document. For example, a secondary purpose of the setting up of the department can be to generate a trained manpower in the area of filmmaking so as to promote film industry in the region. The next task is to assess your audience. Again, be precise and ask key questions. Who exactly is your reader? Do you have multiple readers? Who needs to see or to use the document? What are your readers' need in relation to your subject? What are their attitudes about the subject? That is, skeptical, supportive, anxious, Bored? What do your readers already know about the subject? Should you define basic terminology, or will such definition merely bore or even impede your readers? Are you communicating with international readers and therefore dealing with issues inherent in global communications? Many workplace documents have audiences composed of multiple readers. In addition to knowing the needs and interests of your readers, learn as much as you can about the context. Simply put, context is the environment or circumstances in which writers produce documents and within which readers interpret their meanings. The writer of the personal essay expects some understanding from his or her readers as they share experiences. The writer also expresses his or her point of view. The writer of the research paper may be interested in the subject and hopes that a reader will read the research paper for its facts. The technical writer not only expects the reader to understand the writing, but also wants the reader to do something after reading, like opting for a heart surgery. When you want something specific from a reader, you must work hard as a writer to meet the reader's needs. In technical writing, the needs of the reader dictate every decision the writers make. The style of a document, the way an author uses words and sentences, usually gives the audience an idea of the type of document they are reading. For example, the personal essay is casual, almost conversational, and predictable for an essay. The writer uses example and some description. The style of the research paper is also predictable for a research paper. It is more formal and distinct than the personal essay, with a thesis to clarify the purpose of the paper and documentation to enhance credibility. The technical document uses a simple, concise, straightforward style that is easily understood. There are no surprises for the reader. Jargon, the highly specialized language of a particular discipline or technical field, is used. Tone refers to emotional overtones, the way the words make a person feel. It describes the emotional character of a document. The tone of a document also hints at the kind of document the audience is reading. The tone of a personal essay is casual, dejected, maybe agonized. The tone of research paper is generally objective. The tone in technical writing is best described as objective or businesslike. The expressive nature of a personal essay can display a range of emotions: sadness, excitement, irony, humor. The aim of research paper and technical document is not to convey emotion. In fact, emotion can get in the way of a technical document. Readers of technical documents read for information, not for entertainment. They read to learn something or to take action. Some people say that technical writing is boring because of its lack of emotion. However, for the person needing or wanting that information, the target audience, the topic is not at all boring. Now we come to the special features. Technical writers use special features such as boldface, italics, capital letters, columns, underlining to draw audience or readers' attention to certain words and to help important information stand out. Also, the use of graphics such as tables, graphs, pictures and diagram helps the audience grasp complex information quickly. More than the research paper or personal essay, the technical document relies on special features. Technical documents require more visual effort if they are to grab and hold the reader's attention. Writers use some of the following special features to make their documents more effective for the audience. Font, size and style. What size is readable for the targeted audience? How many styles are appropriate? Numbered or bulleted lists. What kind of bullets? Columns 1, 2, 3 or more. Color. Which colors? How much color? Graphs and tables. 1, 2 or 3 dimensional. Horizontal or vertical. Number of columns. Color or no color. Letterhead and logo. Size. Location. Middle, upper left or right or side. Photos and drawings. Subject, style, black and white or color. Sidebars. What information to highlight, where to place. Clip art. What purpose? To add humor, to set a tone or to celebrate a season. Technical writers face a double challenge. They not only must write with clear, accurate and specific words, but also must design the document to look inviting and attractive. Therefore, technical writers are production artists, writing with precision to locate the best word and sentence structure for the message and designing pages that combine a professional image with a user-friendly approach. To do so, technical writers use desktop publishing software. The softwares allow technical writers to craft documents that meet their readers' needs. Determining your purpose and assessing your readers and context will help you decide what to include and what not to include in your writing. Those decisions establish the scope of your writing project. Given the purpose and audience established for the report on facility location, the scope would include such information as land and building costs, available labor force, cultural issues, transportation options and proximity to suppliers. Now we come to selecting the medium. Finally, you need to determine the most appropriate medium for communicating your message. Professionals on the job face a wide array of options, from email, fax, voicemail, video conferencing and websites to more traditional means like letters, memos, reports, telephone calls and face-to-face meetings. The most important consideration in selecting the appropriate medium are the audience and the purpose of communication. For example, you need to collaborate with someone to solve a problem, or if you need to establish rapport with someone, written exchanges could be far less efficient than a phone call or a face-to-face meeting. However, if you need precise wording or you need to provide a record of a complex message, communicate in writing. If you need to make information that is frequently revised, accessible to employees at a large company, the best choice might be to place the information on company's intranet site. If reviewers need to submit their written comments about a proposal, you can either send them paper copies of the proposal that can be faxed or scanned, or you can send them the word processing file to insert their comments electronically. Academic writing, for example, personal essays, research papers, analysis and arguments, is the expository and persuasive writing, that is, writing to convince others, done in academic circles. It must be unified, coherent and well organized. Technical writing also must be unified, coherent and well organized. Style and standard usage, that is the spoken and the written English expected in business communication, are important in academic and technical writing. Both types of writing rely on a process of thinking and writing that takes place over a few hours, a few days or several weeks. The purpose is often the same: to inform or to persuade. The difference between academic writing and technical writing is in the presentation, audience and approach. Academic writing includes paragraphs, usually an introductory paragraph that develop a thesis, that is a statement of purpose, and a concluding paragraph. Academic writing is written for an academic audience, an instructor, classmates, or a group of interested scholars. The purpose of academic writing is to expand an idea or make observation about human experience. For example, Francis Bacon's essay entitled On Reading elaborates on the benefits of reading. In Two Views of the Mississippi, Mark Twain observes that while a close study of the river is necessary to reveal its dangers, that study also takes away the river's mystery. Technical writing also includes paragraphs. It too often begins with an introduction and closes with a conclusion. But technical writing, with its heading, itemized lists, bold-faced type, and graphics, look different from academic writing. Technical writing is written for a specific audience. The subject is generally technical, business-related, or scientifically oriented. Generally, there is less flexibility in the subject matter, style, and tone. Often the intent is to clarify and consolidate rather than expand. Technical writing and imaginative writing also adheres to principles of unity, coherence, and standard usage. Imaginative writers let their ideas emerge and develop over time. However, compared to technical and academic writing, imaginative writing is less academic and more artistic and creative. Imaginative writing includes novels, short stories, drama, and poetry, whose situations grow out of fantasy or imagination. Events and people are fictional, although the themes may reveal universal truths. Imaginative writing is often ambiguous, meaning that more than one interpretation is possible, and describing writing that means different things to different people. Imaginative writing also requires the reader to draw inferences, which are judgments about the reading that the writer does not make for the reader. Technical writing should be unambiguous and direct. A work of literature may be rich because it means different things to different readers. A reader might ponder the different meanings of the old man's voyage in Hemingway's The Old Man and the Sea. But W. Earl Britton says, and I quote, that the primary, not the sole, characteristic of technical and scientific writing lies in the effort of the author to convey one and only one meaning in what he says, unquote. The meaning of a sentence in technical writing must be clear. For example, turn there, Mr. Mehta said, and his daughter turned left when he meant for her to turn right. The word there can have different meanings to different people. However, turn right at GT Road has only one meaning. Now, to summarize this lecture, we have discussed different type of writing styles like research writing, academic writing, creative writing, imaginative writing, and we have tried to differentiate between technical writing and the other types of writing styles. We have learnt that technical writing is precise, it is audience oriented, and it relies more on the presentations and information, whereas other writing like creative writing have got different purpose. And we have also learned that technical writing is specially meant for educating their readers or passing on critical information. In the coming episodes, we will discuss more on how to make a very impressive technical writing document. Thank you so much for listening.